Hi, and welcome back to Keeping Up with Chloe. Today I'm here with...
Taylor Murphy.
Okay, so Taylor, what are your new takes on Kendrick's album?
On GNX?
Yeah.
It's okay. I think it's a bit overrated.
Like, it's definitely not the best album of all time. Like, how people on TikTok
I think it's overhyped, and I think the production's okay, but I feel like he's doing too much in it. And he's
like, what do you mean?
I think he's just trying to be too different.
I know. But, like, I kind of feel bad for Kendrick, because, like, you know how, like,
You feel bad for the millionaire?
No, but, like, imagine you've been working for so long, and now a diss track you made, like, They Not Like Us, it's, like,
That's true.
It's, like, one of the songs that's being crowded the most.
I think he was just trying to capitalize on They Not Like Us being so big, and he was like, oh, might as well just release an album. Well, I'm huge.
Yeah, well, it kind of sounds like he rushed the album a little bit.
I think he did. Well, there wasn't any, like, before.
Like,
or tweets.
Like, I feel like compared to, like, his old ones, like the one, what is it called? Like, Good Kid, Mad City?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, that one, like, compared to that one, it's just, like...
Yeah, I think it's much lower quality. I think it was rushed.
But I feel so bad for him, because now, like, They Not Like Us is, like, a meme song. Like, imagine you don't drop music for, like, 5 years, you dropped a diss track, and now people are...
Just make fun of you.
Yeah, people are speeding that TikTok... No, they're speeding your song up and using it in TikToks.
I think some of the tracks he just kind of sounds goofy.
I know, they all sound the same to me.
What?
They all sound the same to me. They sound the same.
Yeah, they do. It's kind of hard to... He's just trying too hard to be different.
Yeah.
I think.
Also, do you believe, as a Kanye fan, do you believe the conspiracy theory that he's been replaced?
That like, this Kanye isn't him?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think so. I mean, I don't see how that would work. Like, how do you duplicate somebody?
Like, but, like, there's a lot of people say that he looks different. Like,
well, I think it's kind of normal for people to age and look different.
No, but, like, at first, I actually got scared, you know? Like, there was, like, a bunch of edits on TikTok with, like, she knows. She knows.
But no, I think it's just, like, normal for people to look different. Like, he just looks like Kanye aged. Like, he's not gonna look like he did 10 years ago.
Wasn't he, like, not like poisoned, but wasn't he drugged by his, like, dentist or something?
People are saying that he is addicted to nitrogen, which is, like, a chemical, but...
We learned that in chemistry.
But I don't know what that has to do with him being cloned. I don't see why people are bringing that up. His doctor did, like, falsely prescribe him something, but I don't... Not really any of my business.
Not really in your business. That's kind of sad, though, because... Doesn't that mean there's something, like, wrong with him mentally?
No? Oh, there's been something wrong with him. There's been something. He's crazy. Like, I think he has, what is it called? It's, bipolar. I'm pretty sure he's bipolar.
Oh, really?
And, like, for someone to be as creative as he was, like, over his career, releasing so many great albums, I think you gotta be crazy.
Yeah, well, like, and I feel like, the things that he probably has experienced before, or, like, has heard before, like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, you kind of gotta be crazy if you're that creative.
Yeah, didn't he, like, grow up, like, poor or something, like, unfortunate?
He didn't... Yeah, I don't think he grew up very...
And, like...
very fortunately, but...
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything awful compared to, like, Kendrick Lamar, like, Compton,
really?
California.
But, like, I feel like... Also, they were saying how, like, the death of his mom was, like, a big thing of why he turned out.
I think that was a turning point for him. Yeah. He released a whole album for her. So I think that probably didn't really help with his craziness.
Well, what do you think about, like, Tyler? And you're, like, the biggest Tyler, the Creator fan I know. What do you think about his early lyrics? Like, as it progressed from, like, Goblin to, like...
He was definitely troubled.
Yeah, but like, did he just suddenly get a glow up, or did he switch up his style because he got bigger?
I think he was kind of forced as the world changed, and talking about kind of that was no longer really socially acceptable.
Yeah.
So I think he was kind of forced to change up his lyricism into something more with the time, or he was gonna go broke.
I feel like it's just because he like eventually got bigger and he realized that if he continued to talk about the things he did in his songs, he's gonna get canceled eventually.
Yeah, he's already tried. I know people have already tried to cancel him, but it's just you can't really blame somebody for what they said 10 years ago, because the world was so different and it was so differently.
And he was more of like I feel like he was more of like an indie
Yeah,
artist
he was.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just saying whatever he wanted because no one else was there to hear what he says. Now he's on this big stage.
Yeah, like.
And little kids are following everything he tells them to do. So.
Like you.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's even allowed to say, go.
Have to blur that out later.
But I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
Probably not. Is she gonna make it? Probably not.
He's weird though.
Tyler? I think this Tyler, I feel like he's a nice guy. Like,
yeah. I think he's one of those celebrities that keeps it real, how he's paranoid about like people stalking him and like he's openly admitted that he doesn't really like his fans all that much.
oh really?
Yeah, like he doesn't really love the people that love him, which I could totally understand that.
I mean, Doja Cat said something like that before in like 2020, and she had like it was a massive cancel culture.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
She also said something about like her fans could be kind of annoying sometimes or something, and like it was like a whole thing. Like it was really big.
Well, I think anybody's fans can be annoying.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just gonna say, "Oh, I love all my fans. They're the sweetest little bunnies."
No, like the K-pop idols or something.
Yeah, like we love all my fans. No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't even know. Oh yeah,
You don't know them.
this is what Doja said that got her canceled. She said something like, "Oh, like I don't love my fans because I don't know them."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she got like canceled like immediately after she said that.
Yeah, it's just people who like your work and what you do. It's not your best friends that
Yeah.
you're supposed to be hanging out with.
Yeah, like I don't get the whole like, oh my gosh, I love my supporters. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much. Like, I guess it's like good to be thankful for them, but like
Yeah.
realistically, and also I don't get the fans that think they're dead ass going to like marry their celebrity crush. Like I saw, you know Jude Bellingham, the guy who plays football.
I've heard of him.
He's pretty cute, right? Like a lot of girls like
Okay.
him. He just announced that he had a girlfriend,
Uh-oh.
and the girlfriend is being hit on so much right now. Like I'd be scrolling through TikTok and I see the comments, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, my baby Jude," or like, "Oh my gosh, poor Jude, the relationship's not gonna last."
Yeah, exactly. Those people don't know you exist. And you
Yeah.
kind of just say, I like their work, I buy some of their merch, they don't know I exist, that's fine.
That's fine. You appreciate their singing. Or...
Yeah, if they say that I love my fans, then one, they're kind of lying. Second, I think they're being grateful for their platform and what
Yeah.
they can have and what they have, like, as in, like, money, fame. But they don't know you.
Yeah, like I saw those like videos. Do you know Chaperone? She's like a new artist, okay, like a new pop
yeah.
artist. She basically was saying how like she got hated on so much because she said she doesn't want to like. She's okay with taking photos with her fans in public, but she doesn't want them to disturb her too much because she
Yeah.
wants her personal space.
And people don't like when celebrities say that.
Yeah, people did
And
not like
that's
it.
crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
they're
like-
human too.
Yeah, but like a lot of the arguments against her were saying how she's ungrateful for her fans, or like it's like her duty as a celebrity to like be like prepared for her fans all times.
celebrities don't have duties. They're just people who are famous.
Yeah.
Celebrities are just people who are known by more people. Like,
That's true.
it doesn't mean that you have a new job
Or
to...
a full-time job to just, like, be nice to everyone.
Yeah, like, you can still be a... Like, there's a lot of celebrities that are actually legitimately just rude people.
Yeah.
And that's fine because you're a rude person. That doesn't mean they're just rude to the audience.
And, like, honestly, like, if a celebrity's work is that good, like Kanye, I feel like it's, like, you can't really cancel them for being a bad person because they're not famous for being a good person.
Yeah, they're famous for their work.
Yeah, they're famous for their work. So it's kind of dumb to just, like, cancel someone based off of that.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't really get the discrimination against, like, music tastes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I get it if it's, like, certain fan base, but, like, I get it if it's, like, certain fan base, but it's weird when you, like, I don't know, like, categorize them with, like, a fan. Like,
Just one
yeah.
thing.
Like, the whole opium, the whole opium friend group, it went from, like, I remember, in, like, 2020 and 2021, like, the whole opium thing was, like, the coolest thing ever, and now it's just a bunch of middle school white boys listening to Kid Carson.
It is, yeah. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but people are obviously gonna hate
Judge a little.
someone like me. Just gonna judge and hate, but
Like the whole, like, fashion, like, Playboy Cardi thing, you know? Playboy Cardi's been being canceled on TikTok now. You know how he used to be, like, the aura king, right?
Yeah.
Like, everyone, like, worshipped him.
Uh-huh.
Now people are, like, realizing that this old head is, like, 30 years old, that's unemployed, not making music, went to jail for beating his children and his wife. Yeah, and he haven't contacted his children in, like, years.
what, bro?
Yeah, they were, like, they're clowning him right now. They're, like, they're saying when you realize that Cardi is just a loser in real life.
I would say he's a loser. He knows how to market his music, and he knows what people like, but he's definitely, he's satanic. I don't love the dude, really.
Yeah, and I feel like he's, like, weird. Like, what do you mean you have, like, a bunch of, like, 13-year-old little boys calling you Aura?
Aura King.
And do you know the story Lonely?
Yeah.
He got it. You know how he was, like, mysterious and, like, all that, right? On Twitter, there was, like, exposed video of him begging a girl to delete. Like, he basically harassed a girl or something. Like, he harassed one of his girlfriend's friends, and then there was and then she recorded him. He basically had a video of him just, like, on his, like, hands like this, like, just pray. Like, he was like, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please delete the video.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and all his fans were like, oh, the AI is crazy nowadays.
Same with, like, LeBron. If there's, like, a clip of LeBron getting dunked on, they're like, AI is too good.
No, I can't tell if every guy right now is hyping up LeBron as a joke or they genuinely just love him that much.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Like,
I think at first there was, like, big LeBron glazers who are like, oh, my king can do it all. He can shoot. He can dunk. He can dribble.
He can do anything.
Oh my god, my glorious king. But now I think people have realized, okay, what I said was kind of weird and turned it into a joke.
And same with, like, the Bronny and, like, Bryce James Glaze.
Yeah.
It's so funny. No, it's not Glaze. They're hating on
Bronny
them.
is awful, though.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's pretty bad.
I would just say if he was in LeBron's song, he would not be in the Lakers.
He would not be in the league. Maybe G League.
Wasn't he playing for G League for a while?
Yeah, he was doing good in the G League, and that's why he got brought up to the NBA. But if the James wasn't there in his name,
because like Lakers is one of the best NBA teams. Right? Yeah.
So he's not really helping them out.
Well, what do you think about people calling LaMelo one of the best point guards right now?
Don't even. Okay, what do you mean by best? Like best looking?
Not best looking. They were saying how he's one of the top point guards. He's playing for Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets.
Aren't they like kind of bad? Like
They're not great. They're one of the worst teams of all time, I would say.
But like he was like he came from one of the best high school teams though, right?
Yeah, he came from Chino Hills with like a crazy starting five.
Yeah, he like playing varsity and like freshman.
Yeah, he was a crazy. He still is, but he's just injured so often because Like, all he wears is his shoes, his signature shoes. But the thing is,
That's
his signature shoes suck.
Really?
The ankle support is awful.
Like his signature shoe specifically?
Yes.
Oh.
His signature shoe is awful. It's like the worst shoe you could buy. He's constantly injured, and he just plays weirdly. Like, he tries
Like-
way too hard to be nonchalant.
I know what you mean. Like there's people like making like the edits of him on TikTok, and they're saying how like, oh, Melo hoops like he has AirPods in.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll like, I don't know. I don't know his stats. I'm not really big in basketball anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't know how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
Or other players. I don't know where he ranks on the point guards in the league.
I mean, currently, I think the Hornets haven't really won any games yet. Like, don't if there's anyone listening to this that actually knows basketball, I think I might be like canceled. Like, but like I don't think they won a lot of games. But I see like so much edits of him, like of him on TikTok, just making those like crazy shots.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, there's no way. Like,
He's just one of those players that's like a good player in a really bad team. Like Cade Cunningham in the Pistons, Bronny on the Lakers.
Ronnie. But like, how like, do you think he's being glazed on his looks too much?
LaMelo?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. He looks like a stray dog.
You know? Oh my gosh. No, but I don't get the song, the one that. Like, I see guys calling like the "I Might Swerve" in the corner. Whoa.
Ooh.
I see people calling that one of the greatest rap songs right now.
No, it's
like,
awful. It's just,
I know it sounds like a meme song. Like when I heard
it's
it,
awful.
when I heard it, I thought it was like a remix.
It's just because he's LaMelo's brother, and that's it.
Yeah. Wait, isn't like two of his brother also in the NBA?
So there's Lonzo, who is on the Bulls, I think, NBA, and LiAngelo. I don't think he's in the league
anymore?
I don't think he ever was. I think he's in like junior.
Yeah.
No, not sorry. G League.
Uh-huh.
I just
Like there, I see so much memes on TikTok saying how like their dad LeVar Ball or something.
Yeah.
Win like 3 out of 3.
Yeah, 3 for 3 with his kids. It's crazy. They all made like huge.
Imagine how rich they are. Like,
they're all very rich individually.
but like, do you agree to saying that NBA players are very overpaid?
Okay, well, put this in perspective.
Okay.
Sophie Rain
Yeah.
made $40 million.
Oh, that was crazy.
$40 million off
A
of
year.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
LeBron is making probably $42 million off his contract. 42.
Just on the NBA a year, like a year.
Yes, I'm pretty
So
sure.
Sophie Rain made double the amount LeBron probably did.
No, but Sophie Rain is almost making the same amount as LeBron, the best basketball player in the world.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I know, genuinely, I feel like influencers are like one of the most overpaid.
I don't know, but do they have a pay though?
Like, I'm pretty sure they take ads. Like, so far, I know one of the influencers, like, pretty big one, she has like 3 million followers or something, but her pricing right now is about like 10 to 20K a video. So all she has to do is record a get ready with me using specific products, and her pay is about like maybe like 20K a video.
Then why isn't she just grinding videos out?
She does.
Oh,
Like that's how they're making money.
wow, that's
So that's probably
Crazy.
about like NBA's pay.
insane.
Like it's still pretty insane how like NBA's players are also paid like millions of dollars every year.
Yeah, well, it depends how good you are, and you're in the best of the best basketball players in the world. So like,
That's kind of true. But like at the same time, like every time I'm on TikTok, they talk about how much like influencers or like athletes make, and they compare it to like doctors and stuff, and that's just like kind of like, oh, like,
well, nobody's watching a doctor do surgery. Everybody's watching sports.
yeah, I mean, I guess that's how they generate more money.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's people watching.
Yeah, but that kind of like motivates people less to like actually,
Get an education.
yeah, like
Yeah.
so far, like everyone I know like one person or two person that wants to be doctors.
Really?
Yeah, like that's kind of it.
Jeez.
which is like kind of sad.
I don't think anybody wants to be a doctor these days. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
go to school for a long time.
Medical school is expensive too.
And expensive. Like, it takes a lot of your life.
Yeah, I used to, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer so bad. But like, after like researching, I have to go to law school plus my college for 8 years. So after 8 years, so I graduate my pre-law school, right? That's like about 4 years.
Yeah.
Go to law school, and if I have to get my master's and my bachelor's degrees, that's about like 8 years in college. So I'm spending the same amount of time I spent in middle school and high school
In college. And it's way harder.
Yeah, exactly. So like by the time I'd be out of college, I'd be like pushing 30. Like, what is the point? I start earning money at 30 years old. Like,
You're unk by then.
yeah, I'd be reaching unk status. So that's just so much pressure on people.
It is.
And I feel like it's the thing right now is like getting colleges has been like so competitive.
Has it?
Like certain like back at my mom's ages, like I would say she's
Medieval ages?
no, just
caveman?
back in the 90s. My mom, let's just say she wasn't the best student. She agrees with me, okay? She wasn't like really hardworking.
Okay,
Let's just say, but like she still got into like a decent college, like sort of a decent college in the States.
Yeah.
So so she thought like back in her age, UCLA, like one of the top colleges right now, with like freaking like a 5% acceptance rate.
Yeah.
She thought it was easy to get in there because back in her age, people didn't have to try so hard to get in there.
Wow.
And now it's like one of the top colleges with the hardest like
Yeah.
acceptance
I
rate.
think colleges are really competitive because they're setting you up for the rest of your life.
And like, what do you mean we're like 15, 16 years old right now choosing what we want to do for the rest of our lives? Like,
I don't know how people do that.
like that's just so much pressure.
I mean, everybody has by this time in their life. I think everybody has an idea
like of who they are.
of kind of who they are and what their interests are, but not what they're gonna do for every day the rest of their life to make money.
Yeah, and like I see all those videos on TikTok like, things that got me accepted into Harvard. Like, what do you mean you publish a 300 pages book at the age of 13?
That's
Like,
I don't know. That's crazy.
yeah, and just like to me, I feel like colleges are like overrated. Like
I think
it's
it
just-
depends what you're going into.
Yeah, but you can't like you can't make a call like to me. Like I want to get into a good college, right? I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'm just gonna quit learning like at all. I want to get into a good college, and I'm trying to. But I feel like it's just so difficult that like your life is just depending on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you see so much just stressed students around. Like that's just
There's a lot of pressure to do well in every like year of your life
yeah.
leading up to college.
Like you basically have to start preparing for college the second you enter school.
Yeah, I'd say grade 8 is where you need to start like locking in.
Like, right now, I feel so locked in because last year we barely did anything. Like I feel like last year we were just sitting around, and this year we're suddenly having career fairs. We have a career fair this afternoon. We have to take personality tests to figure out what jobs are good for us. Like,
Well, I don't think the school expects us to listen to the career fairs. I think everybody's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here.
kind of just doing it for the parents.
Yeah, like I think they're obviously some kids are gonna be listening and probably like, taking notes. I'm not doing that, but I think it's good to lean more into your interests and do what you want to do for the rest of your life because, like, that's what you're doing for the rest of your life. You gotta
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, like imagine like I just can't imagine someone that's like naturally attracted to engineering without thinking about the pay. Like, like what do you mean you want to fix toilets all day? Like,
That's true. That is true.
I guess it's like a decent pay, like over 6 figures probably. But are you really happy just fixing toilets all day?
I
Like
think money is a big
a
part
factor,
of it,
yeah, a
yeah.
big part of it. And like people that like I don't know, like it kind of makes me sad how like people right now, like when you ask them what their dream job is, it's genuinely just being a OF creator. Like, like that genuinely kind of just like stresses me out. Like I don't know why, but that stresses me out so much.
Selling feet pics.
Yeah, like
Apparently, a lot of people are actually making money off of selling. Feet
you know
pics.
this guy.
So weird.
Wait, let me see if I can find it. This guy messaged my friend on a social media platform, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but like he messaged my friend on a social media platform. He had a LeBron profile picture too, I think. But he basically messaged my friend and asked her if she was willing to make 700. Oh no, the story deleted, but it was $700 a week or a month just from selling feet pics to him. And she's like, mind you, she's like our age. Yeah.
What? Did she do it?
I told her to, as a joke. I told her to honestly just do it, but she was.
She just blocked him.
Yeah,
I'm guessing?
yeah. That was like that was the correct thing to do. Not gonna lie.
I know a lot of people who would be tempted to do it.
We're probably one of them. But anyways, this is the episode for today.
I've been Taylor Murphy, and this is Chloe's podcast.
Thank you for listening, and see you next Friday.
See ya.